Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter, Humble, and Selenia. We are at 1 Terra TI and have unlocked the ability to now make Blazar Quartz and I think something else. Was there something else at 1? Guess not. But we did have some stuff to look at from the last time. I guess it was just Blazar there. And, redwood trees at 1,000 kilotons of biomass. That's right, but I don't feel like we need them. And this not till 5 Terra TI. So we had a couple things to look at. I guess we should come back over here and look at that first. Blazar Quartz, of course. Where were the other things at? Oh, they were in the yes, they were here in the solar system screen. We needed to do the Tier 5 oxygen tank and the planetary delivery depot. And I'm not sure exactly how this works. I have a guess as to how it works, but I'm not sure exactly how it works. But other than that, we have the slow whatever to complete terraformation at 5 Terra TI. So we're going to probably abandon Selenia for a while and go out to Aqualis after we take a look at the Blazar Quartz crafting, which is selenium times 2. Oh, hydration level critical. Well, that's not good. I do have that whole thing, but I don't need it again. 2 selenium, cobalt, and a super alloy. Okay. But we also thought we could also do some mining of Blazar Quartz. And if we can do it, I'm guessing it's going to be over here. So we should grab the miner materials and go over there and take a look. Oh, incoming. And it sounds like pulsar quartz. Means it sounds like one we're going to want to see or to get. Yeah, here it comes now. They always come from the northwest. Feels like they do. Okay, you do your thing. We're going to be in here for a minute. And then the oxygen tank, which was probably going to be either here. Nope. Or here. Yep. Let's grab the stuff for that too. Wait. I have 4. Okay, just making sure that I don't do this all for nothing. A couple of super alloys. Where did that hit at? Right there. Good. Good spot. Good spot. A couple of super alloys. A couple of greens. If it's over here in other. A couple of greens. One of these. And 3 circuits. And let's go make ourselves a better oxygen tank, because we're going to need it for... We didn't need it here by the time we unlocked it, I guess, maybe. But by the time... Or when we get to Aqualis, we're going to want it. So I guess it makes better sense to have it here. We should also start thinking about what we want to do. What we want to take with us to Aqualis. I should, I suppose, have gone back and looked at what we did in the trip here. Just for our own something. We'll take a look at this impact here. If we can reach any of them yet. All right there together. Look at that. Well, 7 of them are there together. I see one more at least back there. That's a worm. Yeah, there's at least one more down there. Means now we gotta remember to come and get it. Okay, let's go... let's see. Do I want to go? Yeah, let's go that way. This, whatever the storm is, looks like it's nothing. I'm amused that there's still a tiny little chunk of ice right here. Oh, no, there's not. Okay. Uh-huh. And, I'm not sure what else we have left to do here. I think we explored everything. I feel like we explored everything. We do have frogs to go get. And we also need to take a look at... Actually, can we see now? Yes, we can. We can get fish eggs now, but only now. We couldn't get them before, but now we should start seeing those fish eggs come up in our collection. So we might have to go and fix that. So mining for... Do I have to get so critically whatever? I can't put it up there. I can't put it up there. Can't go in there. Can I put it like over here nearby? Get Blazar? No. Unless these are doing the mining of the Blazar? but then where do they put it into? Maybe, oh, someone suggested maybe check out that storage. We got the Blazar inside the building. We could take a look at that. That was a few episodes back. Yeah. Interesting. I would have expected to be able to mine it now as the point where we can get, where we can pick it up, or we can craft it. Can't go there. Can't go here. Unless it's even later TI type of thing. Can't go in here. I saw a green spot right there. No. Interesting. I don't know where else in the world you'd be able to mine it. If you can't mine it here, I don't know where else you'd be able to mine it. And there's no indication on the map that it's mineable. But, yeah, it was a very, good suggestion. These drills may or may not deposit into the building. The permanent room was back in here, right? Yeah. Did they deposit into here? Apparently not. Well, if you have any thoughts or suggestions on that, by all means, let me know. I don't know where else to go looking for where the ore might end up. It's upstairs. I don't know why it would be upstairs. I don't think it was upstairs. I suppose we can go upstairs and find out, though. We'll have to, or we'll probably want to come back here at 5 Terra TI anyway. Just to see. Yeah, it won't be in... It isn't in here. I mean, I suppose I could just look around from the outside and see if there's any storages that I've forgotten about around, but I don't... That's the zip line, or the ferry. This room here didn't have any storages in it that we didn't deconstruct. So yeah, I don't know. Go back down. Go back to the base, I guess. It's a good suggestion. I do wish that it was there, but obviously it wasn't, or it doesn't appear to have been. Yeah, not sure where else to look. Unless, you can't, I don't think you can mine underwater. Can you? Doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, maybe you can. But not that stuff. Okay. No such luck. Since we're down here in the water anyway. Over here to the... not the fish spreader, but the wildlife something collector. Not that. Wait a minute. Not the algae stuff. That's my boosted algae. That's my boosted algae, right. This is my boosted water collection over here. Not you. Wait a minute. Which one of these is the thing? That's the water collector. There, that's the water life collector. Will this give us the fish eggs, whatever these ones are? Is this an okay spot to give us the fish eggs? We also do have one over here someplace, I think. There's also a spot down there, and I think we have one down there too. What are those fish eggs called? Let's go back into the base. Right, I put growth booster on the algae, and I put a 1, 2. I think we had 7 to begin with. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then that's a good number. That's a common number. 10 is the most I think I've ever seen. 8 and 9 seem the most common. I think it's like a bell curve. But I don't see any more unless they are really under those rocks. We'll call that good enough. Let's go back in here. Drop off everything but the teleporter necessities here. So everything... everything in the second and third rows still there. There we go. You. Yep, good. Turn that off. Let's take a look at those fish. Not there, but here. These are called stabu fish eggs. Right, I remember that now. I should have... I think I still have. We could put out some animals, too. Look for some animals, too. Did I have a fish eggs box? Oh, I put it over at the other end. Didn't I? Yes, I did. To get a car. Yep, we are getting some stabus now. Okay, good. So we could put those out. I think we're getting those new. I think we had 2 that we got somehow, and now we have 4. Definitely have 4 now, so we can see if we get any more. Let's go ahead and deal with water and some food. I'll eat the second to last honey-cooked beans there. And let's go look for also some animals. I think I saw that there should be animals around. I don't know where they would be, though. I think they'll be the new species. We may or may not see them around here. I don't know if they'll be deterred by my base being here. But there should be some wild animals now. I think at 1. Because we are in the final stage. I have no idea what to really look for other than what's on those posters. Mostly looking for movement, I'll be honest. Like a crocodile or whatever. Mostly looking for movement. Is that? It's probably just one of mine that's growing from here, yeah. They're all butterflies. I don't know how to find them in the world, though, either. We could definitely fly all over the place and never see them. That would be something that I definitely could see myself doing. Oops. Okay. Well, let's do it anyway. I suppose I should have waited for the final exploration of the other stuff for this, but I don't have any idea where these critters would be. They wouldn't be in the hermit caves, would they? I don't know how big they are. I don't really know what they look like. I mean, I think the reason I noticed the ones I noticed on Humble was because of how big they were. And having all the, particles on the ground don't help much either because, well, there's particles all over the ground. So they make you think that there may be something there when it's just ore. But I'm hesitant to use that mod that I mentioned because I'm afraid that it'll remove the stuff from the ground from Aquilo and Prime. We haven't been there yet. No, not Aquilo. That's the wrong game. Aqualis in Prime. Did I say Aquilo earlier too? Probably. But yeah, there's supposed to be animals in the world here someplace. And I believe that they appear at this point. At the 1 Terra TI point. Because that's when we've passed the... Ooh, there's a blue chest that I never got. Stuff in there, including a couple of those. Would they be up here? That could be why this is so, weird. No. Incoming? It's not going to make discovery any easier. Can't see for crap. I don't know whether to look for them near the, we need to go get the eggs, too. Frog eggs. I don't know whether to look for them near something or far away from, like, the existing structures. I don't know what the logic is there. You know what, let's just drop through here and go up the other side, maybe. What about in this cave as well? In this weather, I'd probably be hiding out in a cave, too. If I were smart. Once again, just looking for movement. Should they be in green areas? Should they not be in green areas? All the questions, none of the answers. Could be blind. I'm really not seeing anything. Wait a minute. There they are. Pet. Pet. What do we get? Size 2 and variant 2. Okay. They're in a hermit cave. Size 3. Okay. At least now we know what we're looking for. Little, I don't know, what would you call them? Like something between a rodent and a lizard of some kind. There's 3 of them, though. And I did not get any other species. Just a variant. You can't pet them more than once every however often. But we have found some, so we know where to come back to pet them in a little bit. Unless we can find more. Let's keep looking. They are here, that means we keep looking. I'm going to jump across this ditch. We'll see if we can find any over there. Plus we can go in and get those frog eggs too. So we have frog eggs in this complex over here to the east, and frog eggs in the central complex, or central, northern. I guess it's technically northern because we're kind of more in the center. I mean, guess. I'm by no means being thorough in my investigation of where these critters might be. Another hermit cave over here that we could go look and see if there's any in there. Nada. Go up there and get our frog eggs. Assuming they've spawned, which they should have, but assuming. I wonder if I should have reloaded the game after 1 Tera TI. If that would have made a difference as far as how the creatures spawn. Hope not, but you never know. And there should be a couple of them in here. Oh, well, the frogs are out. That's good. Eggs, there we go. Siren frog egg. Siren frog egg. Siren frog egg. Now we're back to the door. The 3 of them in here. All I see. Okay. Out we go. There's some more of these arbitillos, I think they were called. Kind of make our way around to the northern complex too at the same time. I guess I could have brought the stuff for the miner with me. You just place it down randomly in different places. See if we could get Blazar out of the deal. But since we can make it, it's not that big of a deal. I don't think. This ground got really green. It's just sparkling? It's just sparkling. Okay. I thought I saw movement, but no. Gonna need to go back and get something to eat, something to drink pretty soon. Oh, I guess I could drink out of the... Should drink out of the pool here. It's free. So, in thinking about what we might want to take with us to Aqualis, I think the most important thing we should take is the stuff for the interplanetary trade exchange shuttle here. The reason I think that's the most important is because with that we can bring anything in that we can make anywhere else or have stored anywhere else. We have to switch which target planet it's associated with if we only have one of them and we want it to come here or to Humble. But we can always bring in a second set of stuff to connect to the other planet too. So I think I'm okay with it. But I do want to see what these other new things are that we haven't looked at yet either. The planetary delivery depots, so that we can see if those will help us in automating requests and or imports or exports. Any arbutillo up here in this grove of trees? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's one right there. I found you. There's a blue one. You gave me skin pattern 3. You've given me bioluminescence 7. Oh, there's some over there too. Variant 1. Species 8. Okay, now we can have some of these guys. I very well could have flown over some of these, given... There's a black one right there. Given how well they blend in with the stuff. Let me go get some food, I think. Or we go in here. Also drop off some stuff, maybe. Okay. I'll keep the genetic stuff on me for right now, maybe? No, I think I have a box requesting them, so I'll just go ahead and drop those in. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Oh, they're there. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Let's go back. And go in here. Except I didn't get food. Oh, man. Losing it. Try that again, Wally. This time with food. We'll get that. Should be okay on water for a while. Back can we go. And sesame. Into the big dome, and then that was the tunnel, the underwater tunnel. Fish swimming around in here now. I can drink that water. 1 frog. 2 frog. There's 2? I would expect it. Oh, there it is. A 3rd one. At least. Alrighty. Is there anything down here now? Some air bubbles. Probably. Just the air bubbles. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. So a half dozen frogs in the wild. We can make them to our heart's content, though. As we found out last time. And, fish we can harvest to our heart's content. Also, let's see, which way do I want to go? Can't really get out that way, I don't think. Go this way. Okay. Go finish looking for Arpatillo. We might be able to go pet the ones we just saw, though. Might have been long enough. We should go do that. As long as they haven't moved on. I don't know if they're permanently in one spot. Looks like they're permanently in one spot. Pet. There's a race going on over here. I'm going to bother them just a little bit. Five of them. Variant, but not another species. I think basically we'll just have to keep petting them if we want to get more of them. I don't know that it's necessary to do so. Except that would really boost TI, having the animals. So, that would be good. Although we could import genes from Humble for some of the other species and put them in here. But that was one. It's just a cobalt. I'm fairly sure I flew over at least one or two. Hey, there's a chest. Clumps of them somewhere around here. I had to have. They're just too easy to miss. Another chest? How did I miss two chests over here? If I can miss two chests, I can sure miss some Arpatillo. As far as I can tell, that's the only species we'll find in the wild on this planet is Arpatillo. Once we finish this re-exploration, I think we'll go up there. Maybe there... Oh, there's another chest I missed. And I'm full. Alright, it's teleportation time. I'll just take this with me. But as I was saying earlier, the things that I really need to take with me is going to be that interplanetary exchange rocket, because by having that, I can get anything that I can make anywhere else, which includes, I think, everything I will need for an escape rocket. But we could also include anything that we. Well, if I can get it, then I can. If I can take it with me, then I can get it. So, anything we need for an escape rocket, we could. Yeah, there should be some around here, right? You would think. We should be able to import then. We'll take power again, just because setting up some easy fusion power, I think makes sense to me. Last time we didn't take any food or water or oxygen. Maybe I should take a few of those. Just to get by on, although oxygen's the least important of those, ironically enough. Because, well, although if we can get cobalt on the ground, which I don't know if we can, or I assume we can. I don't know if we can or not. And if we can get ice on the ground, which I also assume we can, then we don't need necessarily either of those. So, not sure which way to go with that. I definitely remember from the last, from coming here, that it said at some point, oh yeah, I guess I didn't need this or that or the other thing. There's 3 of them in this little, tribe? Okay. There's a chest. Sure is. What's that? Do some floating ores. Okay. See my base over there. Holy cow. That stuff. Maybe I should check that tree grove then too. I think it'd be funnier if they moved in like the little Koa's little house here. Like there's just critters living in there. But then again, maybe they can't get through the power doors either. Now it's getting dark. Means it's going to be even harder to see. Finding them here among the trees twice now makes me feel like that might be the key spots to where you find them at. The light's gonna help me much. Although I don't really see any here. At least not yet, but it's dark. Some kind of a scanner, a life form detector would be kind of nice. Like a Star Trek tricorder kind of thing. Like Spock or Data or whoever. Name your series. Scanning for life forms. Either none or I just don't see them. So maybe not an absolute them being where the trees are. We can see those trees from the map here. We saw some in those trees. We saw some in these trees. We saw some over here though. Where the heck were they? Down here someplace? In a hermit cave. And there aren't trees there, but there were trees back here. We didn't go up there. Oh no. That was before it occurred to me to check the trees. Okay, well, we have one, right? Just one? Yeah, just one. I would have liked to have had a handful of them, but I think we can go and at least make them some food, or make them a house and send them over some food. And then, yeah, let's just head back toward base. And then we can take a look at that other building. It was one in my corner of the eye there. Nope, it was a cobalt. Yeah, and then one set was in the hermit cave, and 2 sets were in the trees. I don't know. One last chance for, what's our quartz on the ground here? Somewhere in this area. Timing on the food level low there. Nothing. Oh, there are some here. Look at that. At. Don't know how many I should expect to see in any little family group. These are the two I already petted. Nope, not that one. That one, yes. Four of them here. Nice. Alright, well, I'm glad I came back over here and looked. Alrighty, so let's see. Variant 3, bioluminescence, yeah, nothing. Bummer. Let me have those traits back and these eggs back. Ooh, don't do that. Nope, I didn't want you to have that. Go get another. Super alloy rod for my inventory. Let's dump these in here. I don't have room for. Perfect. We can take some out because we're going to need to have species 8. We also have a species 1 and a species 3. Let's go ahead and make all 3 of those. And then we could do a skin pattern for each one. 2, a 3, and a 5. Variant, we have 1s, 2s, 3s, and 5s. I think I'll just do the Arbutillo variant for now. We'll take a look at what those variants are. And then we can do a couple of those. We have some skin pattern colors. We need to make some more body colors there. And then we could do a couple of size differences, actually. Oh, hydration critical. Hydrate. There. And there. And we need body colors, which were, I think, the fish eggs, and butterflies. Well, I have some fish eggs still over here. We have gotten a few more stabus, so we'll take the Tyloo, that one there, everything but the stabu, and we'll make those. We'll strip those down, and then we can do like 1, 2. Actually, we only need like 3 of these, don't we? 3. Do those 3. 3. I think I have. I don't. All right, do that. I mean, what you got? Actually, I don't even need 3. I only needed 2. Oh, these can't be taken. All right. About some of these then. I think I already did the Tyloo. One of them. Okay. Well, wait, that's all I needed, right? Was 2? No, one's an A, one's a B. Bummer. Okay. We might only be able to make 2 of these instead of 3 of them. Unless the stabu will be, can be used. Let's see. Negative. Okay. We can import one, but I think I'm just not going to worry about it too much. Wait a minute. I have... Hold on. Hold on. I have 1, 2, 3, 4... I have plenty. Okay, I'm good. Never mind. Never mind. Enough to work on. Let's go with one of these little animal shelters. And an animal feeder. Let's see. Here, I need circuit. Times 2. Nope, nope. Nope. Bioplastic, one of those. Fertilizer, is that a 1? No, that's a 2. Honey, I need one of those. Silk, I need 1, 2 of those. Water, I need 1, 2 of those. Then I need a flower, lerma seed, and and a methane cartridge. Methane is right here. And lermas are over here. So, let's just put these right out in front. Here. And the animal feeder. And I want to request in, for the moment, just the animal food 1. Because we have a bunch of it. And we need to use it. I have it in one of these boxes here somewhere. There it is. So, one other thing we need, of course, is the genetic sequencer thingy. Synthesizer thingy. There we are. So that needs a super alloy rod. Various quartzes here. You and blue. Circuit and... here for mutagen. Put that over here in the shop. Put it next to this one. It's like that. So we want species 8. Let's just go with a couple of colors kind of randomly. And then just to make one as the default for the moment. Oh, I gotta take the thing though. Just to see kind of the default shape and size and appearance of it. Take a look. Okay. I mean, it's going to grow, so that's not the full size. But that's what it looks like by default. Not counting the color variations, of course. And then I need to break this down. You know what, though? This thing over here is not the fastest. That might be the problem. I might need the small one just to do this stuff faster, the regular one. Does it hide it because we have the new one? No, it's still there. No, that's not it. The crusher. I guess it does hide it. No. There. Yeah, it does hide it. Okay. Yeah, still not showing me. Alright, what does that thing take? Don't want to make the deconstruction microchips. I guess I'm going to have to. Okay. So much for that idea. Those... it's not like it's that expensive. It's 2 silicon. 2 magnesium, and 3 super alloy. It's kind of a bummer that, I mean, it's been sitting there idle for a long time. And it doesn't take something immediately. It lets it sit for a while. A very long while. Unless it won't tear those down or recycle those. I guess that's possible. But it's kind of an annoying thing if it doesn't. Alright, there we go. Now back to not that one, but this one. U3, and then we'll add in skin pattern color, I guess. Just to have go with a different color there. And let's do the variant. And the bioluminescence and the size, so we can actually see what these things look like. There we go. Oh, we got more Terra tokens. Nice. Okay. I'm not really seeing the skin pattern in this, though. I can't remember what the skin pattern is supposed to look like. Do I want to bother fiddling with the rest of the settings? Probably not. Let's not fiddle with it. We'll leave that one alone as is. We used all the traits we could, so that's good. Not there, but over here. Let's give them some friends, though. Blue and green one. Bioluminescence 8. We just picked that trait up. I'll give you variant 5 and size 2 because that's all we have. And we do have a pattern and color. We are short 1 skin pattern color, though. Okay, 3, you can have these 2 colors. Skin pattern, but we need a color. What's the skin pattern colors come from? Frog eggs. We didn't bring any other frog eggs here. Alright, well, then you won't get a color then. Fine. Bioluminescence and a size and a variant. There we go. That'll do. Just to give them some friends. Where'd you go? You were hopping off last time I saw you. No idea. I don't think they go far. Am I just blind again? No idea. Wait, why is there food not coming in here? Oh, because it's not being supplied by this box. That's why. There you go. So the biggest issue is the tier 1 food versus the tier 2 food. I'm going to want to set up an auto-crafter for tier 2 food. Let's see. Can we make the autocraft? No, we can't autocraft the other fertilizer. That's weird. I turned these off. I think we can turn them back on. That one and this one, we're basically done with the exploration part of the game, so that's fine. So I need one more autocrafter to make tier 2 animal food. And I don't think these frog eggs can be deconstructed, can they? No. Okay. Let's put them back in here. You guys and you guys. And then let's make a autocrafter. 2 osmium and a super alloy rod. Wait, osmium's over here, Wally. Okay. I had one here. What did I have this one for? I have no idea what I had that one for. Maybe that was just that was a placeholder. Yeah. Let's do tier 2 animal food here. We have everything it needs. Oh, it needs tier 1. Well, that solves that problem. Problem solved. Now I'm not going to turn that on yet. So in that case, you need to request tier 2, not tier 1. For some reason, I was thinking it was not used in the crafting of the other ones. Oh well. Oopsie. Drop that on the ground. Go. I'm going to let them all get crafted. As they have been. And let them craft again. Get rid of all the tier 1s. I have no idea how much is left. Hydration critical. come back. Just a few. And let's also take a look at this while that's finishing up. This right here, Cosmic Quartz. We'll be here with other. A fuse. And a fusion thingy. What does this do? Oh, there you are, my friend. We'll pet you again. You also, and now where'd number 3 go? You guys are sneaky. It was probably under there before. I don't know. Let's take a look at this thing, though. I figured it was going to be one of these types of structures. Let's just put it right there. And so this interplanetary shuttle, exchange shuttles coming from other planets will fill this container with the selected item. So you build the thing, you put the things in, you put as many of these down as you want, and they will auto... It will auto-supply these with that. Now, will it auto-request them? Like, if I put it on automatic, will it automatically request... Gee, I don't know. If I do pulsar quartz, just to say, is there an automatic request put in for pulsar quartz here? Or do I need to fill this somehow with those at the other end? Like, is this a request? But then it's got logistics on it, too. The items have to be in the shuttle. Well, I guess the only way to find out is to send the shuttle to Humble and see what happens when it comes back. Send it empty. Don't ask it for anything and see if it comes back with some amount of pulsar quartz or not. Should I turn this off for that reason? Maybe. So we should be ready to turn on animal food mark. Whatever. Let's put this at highest supply priority, though. And turn this one on supply as well, but at normal. That way it tries to use the stuff in the box first, at least in theory. And then this can just be here in crafting. What are you missing? Honey, beans, and larva. Honey, beans, and common larva. We have honey. We have beans, but they're way over here. Is this too far away? Common larva. I've only one of those. That could be the problem. I bet you the beans are too far away. Let's see here. Will you let me see these things? No. There's beans upstairs growing too. So worst case, that. I mean, they're not visible here. But that's probably because there's not any. There's one tier 2 locker storage that's not labeled. But also, we didn't have very many common larvae either. I'm definitely not able to see those bins. Oh, those are the different kinds of bins, too. I'm definitely not seeing those bins over there because they would be here and listed and visible. So they're too far away from this crafter. because they're over there, basically. So I might have to move them. I could put them up here, I guess, instead of putting them in that little hallway. I don't have room for them here. But also, beans should be growing, and they should be able to grab them from here. No, they aren't seeing those either. They're seeing the mushrooms. Wait. Yeah, I can definitely pick them. Why were they seeing the mushrooms but not the beans? Are they too far away? I bet you they're too far away. This is too far. They should be over there someplace. Alright, well. C'est la vie, I guess. If I put this in there... Yeah, the craft. Alright, well. But we also will need to make some more common larvae, which I think we can make in an autocrafter. Tier 3, B, and Tier 2. Probably can make that work. Having some stuff in storage over there and some stuff in storage over there is actually a problem. So, refinement to the design next time, I guess, on the next planet. I need to get the stuff more centrally stored. Although, I don't know how much more central I can get than that. But I guess I can put some stuff up here in the crafting room. Stuff that we don't need to get our hands on very often. That would be fine. Let's do common larva. Yeah, it's not seeing something either. Probably the phytoplankton. Yeah, these are just seeing a few of the larvae. Okay, so that's got to get fixed too then. But I think I can do that off camera. We're already over an hour, so we definitely need to wrap up. So we got to do... Hey, there you're back again, I see you. We got to do, I think, everything we need to do here on Selenia. Let me know your thoughts on what we should take with us to Aqualis, and we will load it up and head it out next time. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you then. Bye for now.